Drop it on the random.
What up, y'all? I am Vegas, and this is One2FlowOn. And the topic today is the logic in sampling. See what I did there? So recently, Logic, the rapper, went on Twitter to rant about sampling. I'm going to read it for you right now. It says, just want to take a moment and say, fuck sample clearance. Fuck clearance samples. Fuck people taking all of a producer's money for not doing shit. And fuck the companies that say no just cuz. This is hip hop. I'm tired of replaying shit. Fuck the money. This why mixtapes was so good. Now, after receiving some feedback from Isaac Hayes' son regarding his statement, this is how Logic decided to clear it up. I think it's insane that artists can do everything they can to track down, clear, and pay for a sample and give publishing to the original creator. And if they can't be found by the best sample people there is, that a producer shouldn't suffer or lose a placement, and that the money and publishing should be set aside for them if they or anyone in their estate comes forward. I can re-record my raps over whatever. It's not about being told no. So originally, my first reaction to his first statement on Twitter was, you are the dumbest person in the world. What do you mean? Like, you're taking someone's original work and building upon it. It is not your original work. If I play guitar, and back in the 70s, I got busy on the guitar and this one record had a solo, and you decide to use that as the bass line or whatever, or even chopping it up for your new record, and you make money off it, especially if it's a significant amount of money, I deserve to be paid. I played the guitar on your record. I don't care what you did with it. That's me playing. So as a hip hop fan, especially as a person who was an artist for many years, I could dig Logic's frustration, because when you have something that you know is just going to work as far as beat with your lyrics and the producer and how it all came together, but you're leaving out one of the contributors, the person who basically gave you the sample, because it's their original work. Now, his cleanup, so to speak, speaks to something different. You know, it sounds more like he's not in love with the process of sampling, and how if a sample's not cleared or there's something getting in the way of it, what happens there? You know what I'm saying? I kind of agree. You know, if a producer was trying to sample something and the company's trying to get it cleared or can't find it or whatever, you know, why should that producer be like, well, that was your one shot, you know, that's it. We know producers make millions of beats. So in some respects, I kind of agree with Logic from that standpoint, but his original statement needed to be a little bit more thorough than that. Like, if you had the frustration in the studio, wherever you were, to decide that I'm going to type this on Twitter, you got to be thinking about who's going to see it, the reach of it, and everything, because then you sound like you don't know what you're talking about in the beginning. And sampling, I mean, artists should be paid. Musicians should be paid. Their state, whoever, it should be paid for their original work. It's just part of the game. One day, Logic, you'll be older. If somebody sample your voice, hey, maybe you're a nice guy. Maybe you're like, nah, go ahead, I'll take $5 or whatever. That's on you. But some people deserve to be, all artists and musicians deserve to be paid for their work that they put in, regardless of how successful their career was. It's theirs. They created it, and we just add upon it. In some ways, we give it more life. But that's it. That's going to do it for me. So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at VegasWorldINC, and check out my weekly podcast, Hip Hop Now Podcast, available wherever you listen to podcasts. Until next time, I'm not a critic, I'm a fan. Peace.
Drop it on the random.